Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Sir, thank you very much for coming on. If you could just start us off with an update, perhaps on that most recent comment here, the current state of the investigation.
Yeah, I don't have the latest information from the FBI, but our heart goes out to those victims and their families and the people recovering. I am a little angry that the comments of the balusters being under repair for Super Bowl. We fought cleaning up and making the French Quarter safer for years, and the governor put a task force in there and it's really made a difference with the state police in the quarter. To know that they didn't have those in place for an event like Sugar Bowl, to me, is just, it angers me. And I feel sure the governor is going to get it fixed before Super Bowl, but it's just a horrible event that happened, and I'm just...
Yeah, Lieutenant Governor, could you clarify just what you mean by that? I mean, was there a lack of communication when it came to these repairs underway? Did you know that that was happening?
I absolutely did not. I have been in constant conversation over the last several years to try to get the French Quarter under a different management with the state, because it's so important to our tourism industry to clean it up, make it safe. And the governor just recently put a NOLA troop force in the quarter, headquartered in the quarter, that has put crime cameras up and really made a difference. We saw it really improving and some state laws to keep criminals behind bars. And I don't think anyone knew that, at least I didn't, or any of my staff, that these balusters were not in place. And to say they were under repair is not a good answer. I'm a little embarrassed that that was the answer of the city. But hearing the governor, I think we're going to definitely see some major changes, and it's horrible that it took this tragedy to see that.
Yeah, we'd seen video that had surfaced of the vehicle that was used in the attack skirt around a police vehicle and was able to drive onto the sidewalk and then go on to mow down people celebrating in New Orleans that night. Was this just oversight by the mayor of New Orleans not communicating that with you? Would that have been a local police decision?
Well, if they didn't have the balusters, they could have put temporary balusters along the sidewalks or in the street, either cement ones or those ones that are filled with water that they use in road construction. As you can see, the police car was not completely blocking the street. He was able to get up half on the sidewalk and skirt around it. So that might have been a deterrent from somebody, but obviously a madman that wants to kill people, that wasn't sufficient. And in hindsight, I think that we need to look at all those aspects, and to be able to drive several blocks before hitting that crane or that man lift, shouldn't have been able to do that.
Can I ask you about today and ensuring safety for the city of New Orleans? There's a big college football game happening. Is that going to go on as planned?
Yeah, it's going to go on planned, and I have the New Orleans police, state police, and the federal officials do a great job, and I'm sure that it'll be a safe game, and they've already made changes. And going forward before the Super Bowl, I'm sure the governor will make sure all of these security issues are addressed and taken care of, just as he does with state police in the quarter, to make it safer. We've got a lot of work to do, but we need to make sure we cover all our bases.
Has he been in contact, the governor's office, with federal assistance? How would you evaluate what you've received so far?
Yeah, I think the governor has always been leaning forward to do all he can. I spoke to the governor last night. I'm still in California for the Rose Parade, trying to get home this morning. But I feel very confident that we'll be ready before the Super Bowl and address all these security concerns. I feel very confident of that.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.